Hi guys, Righteous Framer here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day, and that is this. If you want to leave the level that you're on, you first have to send your mind out, and your mind will come back and get your body. I know it sounds strange. Let me explain. So, I was thinking about, I heard a sermon on YouTube, I think it was yesterday, and he was talking about how before you can switch where you are, let's say you living in the hood, in the ghetto, in the projects, bullets flying over your head, every other day, the police busting down your neighbor's door for a drug raid or whatever. And you're laying in your bed, and you got roaches and rats crawling around you, and you get sick of it, and you want to leave, okay? So before you can leave, before your body can leave that place, that project, that apartment, that home, wherever you're at, your body won't go until your mind goes. Your mind has to go out and realize, my body don't deserve to be where it's at. Sometimes our mind changes when we go around other people who have better. We're like, why am I sitting here struggling like this? This person over here got this right here. And the scripture reference that I would have for that is Luke, I think it's Luke 15 or 16, the story of the prodigal son. And so, he left his dad, took his inheritance, left his dad, spent it on riotous living and prostitutes and stuff like that. The strange land that he went to, they had a famine, a drought and a famine, and then of course there's no food. And so he was somebody had let him, work in his field, and he found his physical body so hungry that he was desiring to eat the pig's pies, the pig food, the slop. Nowadays pigs eat slop. And so his mind, Bible said he came to himself. This is a mental thing. He came to himself. He didn't say it. The Holy Spirit told me to say. An angel came and told me to say. A friend sent a letter. It said he came to himself, which is a mental thing. And he said, I'm about to sit here and starve to death. I'm so hungry. I'm thinking about eating the pig food. And my dad, I can go back to my daddy's house. The servants got plenty of food to share. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back. This is all in his mind. This is not physical. This is all in his mind. I'm going to go back to my dad. I'm going to say, Dad, I've sinned against you and God. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me as one of your hired servants. And at least I can get some food. This is his reasoning, right? His mind went back to the house, his dad's house, and his body soon followed. And so I was listening to this apostle on YouTube, Joshua Selman. This is what he was talking about. And I was thinking if you don't like where you are right now, you can't just connive to get to the next level. You have to actually change your mind. You have to change your mind. It's like, I don't deserve to be here. Tina Turner and her, her biographical film, when it showed her leaving Ike, and she was with this woman, she was in some cult, whatever, and mentally she got strong enough to want to leave this person, and she had to decide on her mind first. She didn't just walk up and leave. She had to have a mental change. And so I want you all to know that, if you don't like the level that you're on, don't just connive in front and stunt. Don't just borrow somebody's car to stunt in your Facebook pictures. Don't just borrow money to go eat at Ruth Chris. You have to change your mind if you want to transcend levels. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to leave this man. I'm quitting this job. This job don't pay me enough. I'm getting back to this neighborhood. It's like, you first have to have a conversation with yourself in your mind that you're not taking this anymore. And what Apostle Simmons was saying, so to speak, it's kind of unique how he said it, but he was saying, your mind goes out in front of you, scopes out the land, and it looks for somewhere that's fair for your body to be. It's like, so your mind goes out first, like the prodigal son. His mind went out back home to his dad's house, and his mind was like, where you at right now? This ain't fit for this. This ain't this. We ain't like this. We don't get down like that. We don't mess with pigs like this. That ain't how we get down. And so the mind brought the body to his place, right? He switched statuses and levels because his mind went first. And so you have to change your mind. You have to change your mind. You have to change your mind. You will never switch levels unless you change your mind. Another thing Apostle Silman said was, it's like people who become like instant millionaires, for example. If a person with a $10,000 mindset gets $1 million, they're going to be back to $10,000. He said because the $1 million is like this person don't deserve to be no millionaire. And the person will sabotage, they'll spend all their money, they'll pick up a drug addiction, they'll spend it on stupid stuff like clothes and shoes and jewelry, give it to their friends on vacations, and then they won't stop until they're back to $10,000 levels if they're wrong, because that's all their mind can really tolerate is $10,000. $1 million burn a hole in their pocket. You know how people say, what? That money must have been burning a hole in your pocket. You can't help but spend your money. Some folks, they can't have money. They see too much money. Like some people I know, they can't keep cash in their wallets because they will spend it. They have to have checks and cards and cash out, because if they see cash, they will spend it. It's like something in their body makes them anxious. They're like, it's cash, I gotta spend it. Let me go back to McDonald's real quick. Like some people, because their mindset is not one of wealth or whatever, they just spend everything they make. Some women, you can hook them up with your good cousin, good Christian man, work a good job, good man. And if your friend trying to hook your cousin up with is like, get that hood rat mindset, and she want to be a ride or die for a man in jail, you can hook your friend up with your cousin, but she will sabotage the relationship. She will cheat on your cousin and go back to the bad boys. You can get her even married. She'll still do it. You can't change people by giving them things that they like. You need a good man, or even she may say herself, I need a good man. I need to leave him alone. Tyrone, he no good. He cheat on me. He beat on me. He no good. He don't take care of the kids. And you hear her mouthing and her complaining, oh my goodness, she needs to be on the same level I'm on. I'm gonna hook her with my good cousin, Michael. And then you hook her with Michael, and when Keisha get with Michael, Keisha sabotages with Michael. Not to be offensive by me using names like Tyrone and Keisha. Don't be offended. She gets with Michael. Michael's boring to her because her mindset is one of chaos and drama and foolishness and beating and cheating and all the things, and going to your man's phone and fighting girls in the street at the club for your man. And so because her mindset is still too low, she will find a way to get rid of Michael. Just like they found a way to get rid of $1 million in 2 weeks. You cannot switch levels unless you have a revelation of that level. You cannot switch levels without a revelation. You have to switch levels mentally before you can take your body with you. You can give somebody all the things they want in the world. You can help a classmate cheat, help them cheat all K through 12. When they get to college, they're going to fail. You help them cheat all K through 12. You do all their homework for your children. When they get to college and you're not there to help them, they fail because they cheated their way to that level. Their mind did not get to. They didn't understand the importance of studying and honesty and integrity. So you can't give people things that transcends their level of their mentality at that moment. They have to get a revelation of, man, I really shouldn't be here. This is really bad. This is really toxic for me. I want better. I want what's right. This is not what I deserve. They get their self-esteem healthier. And they say, I realize I don't deserve to be with him no more. He don't deserve me. And I don't deserve to be sitting there making, $20K a year. I deserve to make, let's just say $60K a year. You have to come up with it mentally. And then when you start thinking mentally, you start applying for jobs, and you start getting certifications, and you start getting licenses, and going to school, getting a degree. You can't do that until you first change your mind. So again, it's a revelation thing. Like you don't have a relationship problem. You have a revelation problem. You don't have money problems. You have a revelation problem. Your problems they're not real, like physical, as much as they are mental. I heard this woman, it was a pastor, I don't know if she passed away or not, I think she's still alive, Pastor Maria Gardner, and she was saying, like, her son, he went to jail one time, and all her friends would bail their kids out of jail. She was like, not let him stay in there. He didn't have to go in the first place. I ain't spend my money. I ain't finna spend the church money to get him out of jail. He didn't have to go to jail. He had a warm bed. He had food. He didn't have to go to jail. So she realized if she took her son out of jail, he would just go back. Because he would say, I'll get out. She let him stay until he got the revelation of how bad this is. I don't like this. So he never went back again. I'm assuming. I don't know. But you better get out of jail without the revelation. They're going to keep doing the same crime. Mommy, get me out. Mommy, get me out. Mommy, get me out. But one day, you're going to be gone, and you can't get them out. And this time, they're going to be facing a 100-year bid, whatever the word is, because you ain't there to bail them out. So you cannot bail people out of stuff because you're trying to cheat and transcend a level that they are not worthy of. Okay? So do not hook your good cousin up with your bad friend. Do not give money to people who don't have revelation. You give them money to get some to eat for their day, whatever, give it to the poor. But don't give them anything big. Because they're just going to squander it. Because the mental level that they're on, they're going to squander it. They're going to ruin it. They're going to sabotage. Their body is too anxious. It's like, this don't make sense. This is cognitive dissonance. It don't make sense. It don't belong to me. This ain't right. This don't fit with me. It's not who I am. I got to get rid of it. I don't deserve a good man. I don't deserve to be a millionaire. I don't deserve to have this good job. They'll find a way to come to work late every day and get fired. So do not give people things that are beyond the revelation. Give them the revelation first. Give them teaching. They need teaching first, y'all. Teaching is important. Give them teaching first, revelation, and then when they get it, they can keep it. And then they can go to the next level if they so desire. Thank you guys for watching. Please share and subscribe. Righteous Rhema. Bye-bye.